Okay. Yes. Good morning, all. Yes. Good morning, all. Yes. Last day we started this part that regarding to loops. Okay. So loop means it repeat until one thing successfully. Okay. Loop means it can be repeat until get the final results. Okay. Like that one. If they are having repeat something again and again, that's called a loop. What's that? If there are repeat something again and again, we call that one as loop. Okay, that's the meaning of the loop. We discussed that one at last. Okay, so we will continue from that one. And also, please remind, I yesterday late night I upload what sample paper for you. Please refer that one. I will give that kind of paper for you. Okay, please refer, download it, and take a print. And next day we will discuss that one. Okay, please take a print on the next day. I will discuss that. So today I go with the lesson. Okay, at last I said loop means something repeat again and again. So we call it that one also as iteration. What is that? Iteration. Repeat again and again. We call it that one as iteration. So what is that? Look at here. Another term that ordered command algorithm. Yes, that's calling iteration. Repeat again and again and again. That's calling iteration. But here, what is that? Third question. We have to do third one. We call it repeat. This one iteration. Yes. Look at here. Modify the algorithm on the next page. Meet following terms. First of all, read this one and try this one. Read and get the answer. Get the idea of that, please. Okay. This one related to loop. Okay. So the referee call should be end game. What is that? If there are referee call, should be end game like previously. 10 random numbers should be generated. There are generated 10 random numbers. Yes. We did that one, no? Yes. 10 random numbers, and random number should be between 5 and 100, and like that. We did that one. And fourth one? Yes, sorry. We did that one, no? Yes. The fourth one. What is that? What is another term already used in command in algorithm? Command, command in one after one. Here, there are having one after one, one after one. This is repeat. One after one in the command, we call it that one as sequence. What is that? One after one, call it via what? Not iteration. One after one, it should be a sequence. I think you wrote one after one, it should be a sequence. The answer should be sequence here. Okay? Yes. Shall we move next one? Yes. Okay. Now you have to develop your algorithm into code. Algorithm is that program. Okay. Algorithm is program. Now I wanted to develop that one into the code. So look at here. The Kylie has created the scratch game. If the split it's the barrier, then the costume changed and said, ouch. What happened? In the scratch, they are having a scratch game. They are having a split hit to barrier. They are having a hit to barrier. And then costume change to what? Ouch. It's changed to ouch. Okay. Which of the following block is used for the test the condition? Now they are asking which of the following block is used for the check the condition. Okay. What should be the blocks that can be used for the check condition? What should be the when it should be what? Hit. When if what? When we are taking as a letter if. If it that one hits what? If the sprite hit the barrier, then costume should be changed. Then costume should be changed. So it should be what? If and then. So this kind of thing should be what? If and then. If sprite is the barrier, then costume change for the arch. Is that clear? Going like that. If and then. Is that clear? It's change to if and then. If sprite hit the barrier, then costume change for the arch. Clear? Like that. Okay? It should be going like that. And next, what is the term used for the describe two objects in the game touching each other? Okay? They are having two terms used for the describe two objects in the game. We will discuss that one in the practicals. Okay, if they are having two objects touching each other, they are having two keyword. If they are touching and get connected, we call in that one as interaction. What is that? We call in that one as interaction. Touching and get connection, we call in that one as interaction. And touching and what? Touching and moving toward, we are calling that an interacting. Other one, the interaction or interacting get connected towards the same time. We call it that one interaction. Or otherwise, they call it that one as interacting. Okay, that two should be the words. Okay, please write them. Yes, and try part C. Yes. Okay, think about that one. It may be read. Okay, we will discuss. Just write, and we will discuss later on. Yes. Next one. Something like what? They are having. Okay, yes. You have to write a true or false there. Yes. Having created her own sprite, Kylie can then change the color. Okay. That having created her own sprite, whatever Kylie can then change its color. However, she can't change the color of the sprite from the scratch library. Is that true or false? Using his as color library? No, it can be changed. It can be changed. Not can't, can be changed. So it should be false. I'll explain that sketch more and more. Okay. Here it can be changed color. So answer should be false. Okay, it can be changed color. Okay, it can be changed color. Okay, next one. So can be changed color. Okay. Yes. Read next one. Okay, here. These are something practical related we will do later on. Okay, no worries. We write today and we will go for the next things. And next one, when adding arrow key control to the sprite. Okay, sprite means something sketch like this. We can use arrow key for control them. Okay. Why is important to place them inside forever block? Why? Inside forever block, that means because otherwise its control would be only work once at the time. If they are not taken forever, it's control only one time. If you want to do more and more time, you have wanted to say forever block. Inside forever. We will do practical related that one. Okay? Yes. What should be there? They what? They should be placed. They should be placed. They should be placed. What? Inside a forever. Inside the forever block. Inside a forever block. Why? Inside the forever block, because otherwise what happened? Because otherwise each control, because otherwise each control would only work once in the games. Control only what? Work once in the game. Only one time. Once in the game. Only works once in the game. In the game, it's work only for how many times? One time. If they are not taken inside forever, it's work only for one, how many time? One time. Okay. Next thing, also read. Can you guess that answer? Okay. Try it. Try it now. Okay, next one. So, what is that? When naming more than one sprite within Scratch, it is impossible to give the same name, true or false. If they are having two or more sprite means something, people or something, that characters. You can't take the same name for the other characters. Yes, that's right. That's true. You can't take same name for the two characters, two sprite. Sprite means characters. Cat or man, it should be different name. Okay, it should be take the different name for the different sprites. That's it. Okay. Yes. Okay. We'll move. Next question. Here the related to Scratch software. Okay. Please read and try to determine this one. What is this? You can read and try to understand this one. They are having the hide and seek game program. Below should be follow these rules. In the hide and seek, you have to follow in these rules. Okay. What are the rules? Play is controlled by arrow keys. Should be controlled by arrow keys. When the user control player touch player 1, touch the player 2, player 1 will be say found you and player for 2 seconds. Found you for the 2 seconds like that. Okay, read. When click at forever key left arrow, fast then change by like that. 10 seconds, milliseconds there. It should be having 10 milliseconds here time frame. Okay, we will do these things with the practical. Okay. Now try to read. They are having 4 arrow keys. According to that one, these labels are running on. Yes. Now try to get the answers for them. What are they asking? Yes. What they are asking? They are having some errors. They are having 3 bugs in the program. Describe. What are they? The first thing, look at here. The right arrow. The right arrow movement is what? Set to -10. Set to -10. What is that? The left arrow and the right arrow. If the left arrow taken -10, the right arrow should be what? Other side. It should be what? This one should be +10. Otherwise, no need to take -10. It's the one error. Okay, there should be millisecond. Not should be a minus. So the first error is what? The right arrow. Okay, the right arrow movement. The right arrow movement is set to we will do this practical over this. Okay, set to -10. It should be what? It should be +10, not -10. It should be +10. And next thing, they are having if condition. That here. What is that? If the touching block is set to the edge, not player 2. Look at it. The touching block, set to the what? Found you. Look at here. It should be set to what? Not player 2. The touching block is set to edge. It's set to the edge, not to the player 2. It should be set to player 2, but the touching edge here, This is set to what? Age. Not age. It should be what? Player 2. Hide and seek, no? It should be going for the player 2. Okay? We describe this thing. No worries. Just write today. Okay? If what? Touching block. Touching block. It should be what? Is set to age. Is set to age. Please write them. Right. Not player 2. That's the error. The next thing. The message. Look at here. Found you. It is 222 seconds. So many, more than 3 minutes, no? 220, so should be only 2 seconds or something like that. Okay, at last, it is so long. The message, the message found you. The message found you is set to found you. Is set to how many? Here, this message found you is set to sorry. Set to 222 seconds. It's wrong. 222 seconds. It should be instead of 2 seconds or something like that. Instead of two. It should be two, but it's mentioned as 222 seconds. Like that. Clear? These are the errors. Take 2 3 minutes of time. Can you write out there? Okay. This should be the errors. Can you write? Okay. These are the errors. Write it. Okay, so this kind of this you can write. Okay, the right arrow movement is set to -10. It should be not should be -10. It should be +10. Yes. If the touchy block is set up edge, not to play to, it should be what? Not to edge, it should be play to. Yes. The message found you set to not 222. It should be only like 2 seconds or something like that. Not that much. Okay, you can write. Write it. And next day, I already upload the sample paper you for you. Okay, check it. There is sample paper for you. Please check that one. You can get idea of some paper related this okay, activities. Okay, according to that one, you can get idea. Please do and next day, please take a print and we will discuss that one. Okay, we will do and discuss that one in the next day. Okay, yes. So I think you wrote. So I will wind down the session for today. Yes. Okay. So I will wind down the session for today. We will discuss other thing on the next day. They are having practical things and actually get ready for the paper. We will discuss that paper and other activities on the next day. Okay. You wrote this one, no? Yes. Okay. I will wind out. See you on the next day. Okay. Good afternoon. See you on next day. Good afternoon all. See you next day.